Yeah, he got the sauce. eBay special 200 horse injectors. Do you know what the actual size is on them? 7 by 12. 7 by 12. Gosh, this thing's... I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna hold up. There's some big bad sticks, man. Bailey's on the way here. I kind of wanted to record this for you guys on a time lapse. I thought it'd be cool, but I have to spread out some gravel. Got all the rides parked over there in the yard. So if it's still light enough, I'll do a time lapse for you guys when he gets here, spreading the gravel out. Got our steel loaded up finally for the flatbed. I wasn't lying to you guys, we got some, just took me forever to get it. We got this steel in here, 700 pounds of it, and the truck is officially moving. I know I kind of cut you guys out on a lot of that, but I got the lines on here. We made a bracket. We were able to actually drill one hole in the E4OD bracket, one hole, and it bolts up perfectly with a little modification with a shoulder bolt. I have a shifter. It feels pretty good. I'll show you guys. Start it up, put her in drive. It moves. She finally moves. Guys, we got one piece of this 1/8 inch diamond plate lit up on here. Basically, the way that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna take my 2 clean edges and I'm gonna set them up in the middle and weld it together down the center, and the excess that's hanging off is what I will cut off. There's 2 reasons why I'm doing that. 2, because I want the one to be the weld in the middle, and 2, because I do not want you to see that cut that I have to make, because I'm gonna do it with a die grinder. So it's literally gonna take me like 40 minutes to cut it. And not only that, but the C-channel that I put on the outside will actually cover it up, so you won't even be able to tell. We'll just have one clean cut here in the middle. We will have to do a little bit of trimming here in the back. Trim about 1 inch off. Other than that, we're going to be good to go. Guys, we got the diamond plate. We got the diamond plate. We had it over on its side, and then we got underneath it with a paint marker. We squared it up good and just traced it all. We got our straight edge here. Made sure we get perfectly close. And I'm going to get about 50 cut off wheels tomorrow. And we're going to go through here and just cut all this. It's only 1/8 inch, so I think with about 20 cut off wheels I can get it done in a reasonable amount of time. We'll get it cut off and then flip it back over, and then that'll be that side. Then I'll have to do the other side and then weld the floor on. All right, Mason got his 200 horse injectors installed, 7 by 12. I think I showed those to you guys earlier in the clip, eBay specials. He's over here sanding away on this cab corner. This is the last small piece. I told you guys we were gonna work on the flatbed tomorrow, but we really need to get this thing, get some stuff done on it. So he's gonna get this dent worked out. We're gonna wet sand the cab, everything, and we're actually gonna spray the cab here at where we're at right now in my shop. Okay, so I have this anteater all laid out here so you guys can see the harness. It's gonna be kind of hard to record me plugging all this stuff up, so I'm just gonna kind of go over with you how it plugs into everything. So first thing, this is the piece that's going to go down on the transmission. This is going to plug into your main plug by the shift linkage. This is going to plug into your output speed sensor. This is going to run inside the cab to the module to select the tunes. This is going to go to a 12-volt key on ignition source. Has a little fuse right there. This is going to plug into the brain. This blue wire is going to plug into a 5-volt reference from your TPS, and this is simply just a ground. I did get a TPS pigtail. Luckily, the linkage I have is off a manual, so I have a TPS pigtail here. I am going to get a hold of the guys at Firepunk and get a little better explanation on how to hook this up, just because I want to be careful. I don't want to hook anything up wrong on it and tear that anteater up. So I know the middle wire is the ground, and somehow I have to steal 5 volts from the anteater and then put it back into the anteater. So that's kind of the last thing I'm going to do on it. So I am going to go ahead and get the transmission part of it plugged in, zip tied out of the way, and then I'll pretty much be at the top of the truck to finish everything out. Okay guys, hop back under the truck. So this is where the output speed sensor is going to plug in. That's one of the connections that the anteater needs. And then the other connection is obviously your main connection that goes into the valve body. So as far as I know, these are the only two things that need to hook to the transmission. I got it all nice and zip tied up here, sneaking up alongside of the inner fender well. And then up top is where you're going to hook it. Guys, I kind of fought with this for a minute, trying to decide on where exactly I'm going to mount this, the control module, the brain itself. And I just decided I'm just simply going to put it right here on this inner fender liner. I'm just going to drill to the plastic and put 2 bolt holes in it and just bolt it right there. Be easy to get to, easy to remove. I thought about putting it on the side of the fender well, but I don't know. I don't want to mess with having to try to zip tie everything down there and trying to drill holes in the fender. And this right here, I think it'll look kind of cool too. You'll be able to see it. So I'm just going to stick it right here, drill 2 holes, and just bolt it right there. And if you need to, remove the fender liner, just 2 bolts, pop it off, put it off to the side. This is going to give me the best as far as length and stuff, being able to run the rest of the wires. I'm going to have my key on ignition source. I'll mount this back here somewhere. It has a little tab where you can mount it, so you can easily check the fuse. I might put it right here beside the air dog fuse, so that'll be kind of clean, I guess. Yeah, this is honestly going pretty simple. I do have to get a laptop. I need to borrow somebody's laptop to be able to actually go in and program this thing and set my tire size up. So until I can do that, probably not gonna. And I need to also learn how to. I need to figure out how to hook that TPS up. So I'm just trying to get it pretty much wrapped up until I can get the information on how to do all this. Mounted in here. Go ahead and show them. I will get matching hardware at some point. So basically, the only thing I have left to do to hook this up is hook up this TPS wire. I have a ground, key on ignition source. Other than that, everything's mounted. It's zip tied out of the way. I also do have to run this inside the cab, but the only hole I'm going to have is going to be my the hole for where the clutch master cylinder goes, and I have to change the pedal for these 2 studs to come out, so I'm going to have to wait. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I don't know if this video is going to go until tomorrow, if I'm just going to make like a shorter video for tonight. The little bit we did get done. So yeah, I'm probably just going to make this the video for tonight. So if you guys like the video, you want to see more content, be sure to like, subscribe. It really helps our channel grow. We do appreciate it, guys. Thanks. So before I completely end the video tonight, I'm thinking I want to mount this little module. This is where the wait to start light is, and it's like water and fuel, and then I think the 4-wheel drive light's there. None of that's ever going to work again, so I'm probably going to pop this dash bezel out and find a way to mount this directly behind that. I want it to be flush. I could just kind of like glue it on there, I guess. It may actually have to go over on this side. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm going to mount it somewhere, I think, in this area. So I will dissect that when I get to that point and find a way to mount it in there. So yeah, I just want to throw that in for you.